Today we're going to talk about synchronicities, particularly repeating numbers or what we call angel numbers. I'm bringing this up because I have been bombarded with them lately, just constantly seeing repeated numbers all over the place, and I hear other people talking about them too. So I just thought I'd put this together for you. So if you're ever curious, if you've ever experienced seeing repeating numbers over and over and over again, this is why. So let's just start by understanding seeing repeated numbers, maybe 222, 333, 1111, that's a big one. It's considered as a synchronicity. Now, synchronicities happen on purpose. They are designed so you can see the pattern so it gets your attention. Just so we're clear, there is no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. It's all by design. Even when the not so pleasant things happen, we get the gut punch, we get sideswiped by life, accidents happen. They all happen for a reason. Now, I'm not saying they're pleasant at all. I've had my fair share, but there's no such thing as coincidence. There's a lesson in everything. So we're talking about angel numbers or repeating number patterns that you're constantly seeing. It's almost like they're following you everywhere. And maybe it's one repeating number, maybe it's 333 that you're seeing all the time. And you want to know, what does that mean? Basically what it means, it's a way for our higher self, our guides, or subconscious mind, God, whatever you subscribe to, it's trying to communicate with you. It's trying to get your attention. Say your guides are trying to get your attention. They're trying to tell you something. Many times what I notice when my vibration is very high and I'm on the right path, I constantly see repeating numbers. Even when I'm talking to somebody and I happen to look down on their phone and it's 1111, it'll come through other people. Or I'm buying something in a store and the total comes to 3333. It could be anywhere. I've been experiencing this more so lately, which tells me I'm on the right path. My vibration is high. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I will say, if there's times where I don't notice these repeating numbers or they're sporadic and I'm not getting them as often, I stop and notice, where am I off? Where am I off balance? Am I not meditating? Am I not taking care of myself? Am I not following through on projects? Am I not doing what I'm supposed to do? Is there something off? I identify it and I get back on track. And amazingly, and it makes me so happy, I start to see the repeating numbers again. They start to pick up because I corrected the imbalance and I am back on the right foot, thankfully, because I do not want the vice grip. I don't know if I talked about this yet, but it's somehow the universe has a way of putting you where you need to go and teaching you a lesson. We get these lessons over and over and over again until we identify the lesson. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to learn. And you do something different. The vice grip is when we don't really get the lesson up until that point and you get the squeeze. Meaning, like, you need to learn this lesson now, because if you don't learn it now, the next time it's going to be worse. And as soon as I feel the vice grip, I go, no, okay. I get the lesson. I'll do it. I don't know how I'm going to navigate this, but I'm going to do it because I do not want the vice grip. If you can relate to what I'm saying about the vice grip, please put something in the comments so I don't feel like I'm alone. But when you start to realize that your higher self or something outside of you is trying to guide you, one, it's very reassuring because you feel like you're not alone. You're never alone. The truth is, you are never alone. You have your own guidance team that came with you through this incarnation, and many of them will be with you throughout your life. You are never alone. And they're trying to get you on the path that you need to be to experience what you set out to experience in this lifetime. That's why sometimes doors close that we weren't expecting to close. And that's why other doors open when they do. There's no accident in it. So That is the gist of why you're seeing repeating numbers, angel numbers. There's always a message in there for you. And a lot of times, what I do, some people will say, hey, go within and feel the message. Sometimes that doesn't work for me. Sometimes I can see it immediately and I go, okay, I got it. 1111 is a big one for me. All I hear is remember who you are. Okay, I got it. So I know these are the goals that I set out for myself. I'm on the right path. When I feel a little insecure and I'm not sure how this is going to land, should I be talking about these things to people? Because honestly, when we talk about angel numbers or seeing repeating numbers, some people will say, maybe you should go to see the doctor about that. Well, that's not true. Um, Remember who you are. You are an infinite being here to create a beautiful life. Abundance is your birthright. You are meant to be happy and prosperous and full of joy. And anything else is a lesson that you need to learn. It doesn't have to be there. When you're seeing repeating numbers, they can also be answers to guidance that you're looking for. Many times you can go within, and if you're seeing, say, 3333, maybe you know intuitively what the message is. Many times you may not know what that means, so you can look it up. You can look up, what does angel number 333 mean? Pinterest, YouTube, Google, answers everywhere. And what I would say, if you do look it up, go to the message that stands out for you. There's going to be a ton of different reasons. Some of them may not be the reason you're looking for, but let your intuitive guidance guide you to the message that is right for you. And you'll know it when you see it. When you read it, you're going, okay, that's the message that I was supposed to receive. So what's with numbers that I've been getting lately, 333, 555, 1111, just all over the place. For the past week or so, I'm sleeping at night and my eyes just pop open and I look over at the clock, it's 5:55. I'm like, okay, there's clearly a message here. What are the meaning of some of the big numbers? 333, that's a big one that I'm seeing these days. It's 333 is a message to balance your mind, body, and soul. So if you're seeing 333, maybe check to see if you're off balance somewhere. It's also a message that the ascended masters are with you. Um, so know that you are safe and supported. And if you're seeing 333 and there's something on your mind, ask the question, how do I navigate this? What am I supposed to do with this? Is this for my highest good? It means that they're around you, supporting you and protecting you. Chances are you're going to get a response to your question. Don't be afraid to ask a question to your guidance team. They are waiting for you to do it. They are there to help. They are there to help you, but they cannot step in until you give them permission, because we have free will. As human beings, we have free will and they respect it. The only time our guides really step in is to protect us if something is out of line. If we are off course and we're about to step foot into something that could really be harmful and take us off of our track, they will intervene then. But outside of that, they really don't. So your choices are your choices that you are making, and they kind of go, okay, that's your choice. Now they will start to direct you back to where you need to go, but they said, okay, you want to do this, we're going to keep you as safe as we can, but we can't stop you from doing it. Don't be afraid to ask your guides for guidance. That is what they're there for. They want you to. It makes them happy when you reach out to them, because you're acknowledging that they're there. And it's acknowledging a connection in that relationship, and you can just grow it from there. Another number that I said I was seeing is 555. It means change is coming. And sometimes I don't mean to scare anybody, sometimes these changes are not so pleasant. We don't see them coming. We don't know how much change is actually happening. It means transformation. And we know change is inevitable. If we hide in a bubble, it's just going to get smaller and it's going to get so uncomfortable. You have no choice but to move or change or grow or whatever it is. Change is inevitable. But 555 is telling you change is coming in. You're about to take a quantum leap. Another number that I've been seeing a lot is 777. It means luck, just like you think it would mean. It means luck is coming. You're about to have a lucky situation, a good experience. Get excited. You're on the right path. Luck is on your side. Take the leap. Another one is 888. It means abundance, y'all. 2024 is the year of the eight. It means it's the year of abundance. That is why so many people are having hard lessons when it comes to finances, because we cannot take those old thought patterns around money, um, thinking that we are in lack, there's scarcity, or there's a limit on money. We have to get rid of that. So this year is teaching us that we are abundant. We can create our reality, and there is no shortage of money. There is no shortage of money that we can have access to. It's just about aligning on the path that is most beneficial to us to create the abundance that is our birthright. So when you're seeing 888, it means you're on the right path. Abundance is incoming. I get pretty excited when I see that one myself. And then 1111. I know I'm being bombarded right now with 1111, and it makes me so happy. When you see 1111, it's like go time. You've got this. You're on the right path. Keep going. Just don't look back. If you're starting to see 1111 and there's an uptick of them, whatever you're doing is the right thing that you're doing. So keep going. I hope you like this. And if you did and you want to see more, please go ahead and hit the like button below. Please leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Please subscribe if you feel called. I love having you here. I love doing this for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.